This minute of Skate the Infinity starts with a jump cut to a sick grind.
And ends with Reki proudly declaring that you can skate anytime, anywhere. This is minute 18 of episode 2. Awesome for the first time. I nearly forgot what minute it was.
Every time. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Infinite Minute.
An anime by This is your fault for starting the tempo of the episode so quickly.
I'm sorry. Let's slow it down.
An anime by minute podcast where we
watch Skate the Infinity.
Minute by minute.
I'm Jonathan Lawrence.
And I'm Caitlin Matheson, and thank you for joining us today.
Today we're going to talk about how much these boys love skateboarding.
I love this minute.
Remember how I said I'd get angry if this guy didn't do a trick?
He does not.
No, he pushes. He
just pushes.
He just push. But we do cut to a sick grind.
Do you know, can I just go back just a tiny, tiny second?
Yeah.
How you can, like, very faintly see, like, the play button, like, the pause and the settings button in the corners of the screen?
And, like, the get bigger
yes.
button. The get bigger
I just
button.
noticed that, and I was, the get bigger button.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was on YouTube, because it had that vibe. Yeah.
I didn't notice
cool,
that in the
wasn't it?
last minute. I just noticed it then. But it
fades out.
Such a cute little detail.
Yeah. But it it tells us immediately, oh, they're watching a video.
Yeah.
Again, Reki hasn't invited Lunga into his imaginarium.
No.
And he's just seeing these things in his mind and inviting Lunga along for a ride.
He hasn't.
All these bits are so cool and they're so quick.
Yes, they're so quick, but they're so detailed.
Yeah,
like
so
detailed. Like the guy doing the grind, there's like...
Yeah, the paintings themselves are actually like really great.
Beautiful, yeah.
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 Like, could be stealth anime backgrounds.
Yes, exactly.
For the computer.
For the computer.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy doing the grind, like this brick wall that's falling apart and it's got like graffiti all over it again. Again, I wonder if it's just the animators like writing their signatures all over it, which would be super cute.
Yeah. Just sneaking them in.
But yeah, like that background in itself, even though it's not like beautiful as in like scenic, it's, I think just the level of detail in it is just really stunning.
Yeah. It looks amazing.
It's so quick. They will spend so much time on these.
Right? How much time was spent on a 2 or 3 second background?
God.
It's crazy. And the warehouse one as well, like the light filtering in through these warehouse windows. We kind of skipped over the one of the guy jumping over the staircase, but that's really cool as well.
Yeah, the light in the warehouse one is sick.
So cool. And like the slowdown on the video before he does the grind.
It's so cool.
Yeah. And it's all for just these tiny little
less
2,
than
3 second.
Yeah. Oh my God. They're very, very cool.
And I love hearing Lunga's reactions while they're watching the video. Yeah. Like just these little like, whoa. Oh,
it's really cute. I like how the music picks up again in this part as well. And it becomes a lot more, it's not so much the tacky 90s instructional video, but it's more like that inspirational music we had in the minute with Reki at the skate park.
Yes, yeah, it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's almost, we got, actually watching it like piecemeal, I'm realizing how many moments like this we have had. Like this is the second moment this episode.
Yes, and we'll
we've
have
had
another
like a
one
build.
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. But like we've had a build up during someone describing skateboarding.
Yes.
It's kind of weird that we're seeing it again, but we're seeing it in a different context and enjoying it.
Yeah, exactly.
As much.
Yes, for sure. I know what you mean.
I wouldn't have realized watching it because like this comes like 2 or 3 minutes after that last one.
Yeah.
And you kind of don't realize.
It probably, I wonder if it almost No, but there is a definite slowdown though in the Recce's house scene. So I was like,
For
maybe
sure.
it is like a continuous build, and we're doing ourselves a disservice by watching it minute by minute. But I think there is a little dip in the not the energy, but the rhythm for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. We built and then we had cake, and now we're building back up again.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just love this shot of them watching on the phone. It's so comfy.
I love it so much.
Yeah, the glow of the phone screen.
Their little shoulders touching. Like, they're so cute.
Yeah.
They're really, like, they're just so
shot.
cute. The way their faces are illuminated is beautiful.
So nice.
I love Ricky's phone case. I'm obsessed with it.
Super colourful.
He probably designed it himself, which is amazing.
They selling that as merch?
God, they should.
All the phone cases.
Yes.
Because there's been so many phone cases on display this episode. We've seen Adam's, we've seen
Shadows.
And Mia.
And Mia's, yeah.
Like, what the hell? Like, just phone cases everywhere.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Now I'm watching out for like Lunga, everyone else's phone cases. Yeah.
Lunga would have the most basic one. Lunga would not even have a phone case on his phone, probably.
No case at all, just lets it roll.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, super cute shot. How did he just do that? He's a boss.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's a boss, right? Oh my gosh.
He's a boss. I love that.
I like this skateboard competition.
Skateboard competition. Literally. Skateboard competition. I love that. And a big sign in the background that says skate. I mean, they probably couldn't put anything too specific just in case.
Just in case. No, totally. Yeah. It's just it's very funny.
Yeah.
God, those big, what are they called? Half pipes? Terrifying.
Yeah. How do they do this stuff?
So scary.
Oh,
no, thank you.
How do you even, you have to do it since you're like 2 to be able to do that shit.
Oh, yes, 100%. It's so scary. Oh, my God. Oh.
And yeah, just their reactions. Like, I love that you can hear Lunga in the background while that video is playing out. And it's good in both languages.
Little gasps, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. That's funny. The music build.
I love in the skateboard competition as well, the little the flickers of like the cameras going off is really pretty.
Yeah, just so much detail. And it does fall off because we do get just still images
towards
later on.
Yes, I know exactly what part you're talking about.
Yeah. It's pretty funny that it's like it's got these really super detailed little slices of animation, and then they're like, we can't keep this up. We just got it cut to they're in tunnels now, and it's just a photo. Yeah. It's like, okay, maybe they're actually looking at photos, but I took it as like a stylized version of they're watching multiple videos, or like they're watching a compilation.
Yeah,
and we're just seeing snippets.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
montage.
Yeah,
but yeah, Lunga's face when he says that, like, is that possible, is beautiful. Oh, he's just so pretty.
Is that possible, or it's possible?
My sub says that's possible, but with a question mark.
Yeah, I think it sounds. I took it more as like a declaration.
Oh.
Yeah, not a question is how I interpreted it.
Oh, okay. What does he say in the dub?
I think he says, but it's possible.
Oh.
Yeah, he says, but still.
Oh, but
it's
still,
possible.
Yeah, the bit afterwards, yeah.
Oh, the bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, because he says, that's possible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we were just talking about different
bits. Different parts.
Classic. Infinite minute goof. We can't see each other in person yet.
None of It's so funny that we started this when we went into lockdown thinking it would be like a couple of weeks. And we haven't been out of lockdown, really.
No, we're just coming out now.
We're only just coming out.
Recorded at the end of October for those of you playing at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Australia is free.
Don't invade us.
You don't need to invade us. It's fine.
We're not the Taliban. We're on the cusp of a police state, but it's not as bad as America. At least what the media tells us and what we see on the internet. But no, we do live in a police nanny state, and no, we don't. We're fine. It'll be weird when we finally record in person.
Oh my God.
When we can. I'll need to buy like a new microphone thing.
But yes, he says still that's possible, and he looks beautiful, and like he just looks lovely. I'll go back. Sorry. No. You're possible, but it's possible. Yes.
Wait, where does he say it's possible? I can't even find it now. Sorry, Katie.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
So unprofessional.
So unprofessional. Yeah, that was the bit I was talking about.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jeez. Oh my God.
No,
people are going to unsubscribe. They'll be like, these guys are useless.
No, yeah, so I took it as a declaration of that he will do this.
Yes. Yeah. I love that.
He's going to
he's like,
do the impossible.
Well, I can do that.
Yeah.
It's possible, so I can do it.
Yeah. Whenever I think about this, I always think of that fucking wall ride. It's so absurd. But I don't know why that's my point of reference. I think it's because it is such a character forming moment for Reki later on.
Yeah.
Down the track.
Yeah. Oh God, that moment.
Poor Reki. But at the moment, no, he's happy.
He's happy.
Yeah. It's cute seeing him.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
The way he's looking. This is not straight. It is the way he's looking at him.
Yeah.
He's so in love already. He's so in love already.
The little blush, the little smile.
Little smile, little blush lines.
So cute.
It's very, very cute.
Cute boys. And here we get into our still frames.
Yes.
What's the guy in the back doing?
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like he's on the skateboard.
Oh, yeah. What is he doing?
It's weird.
Very strange.
Mm.
This guy on the left almost looks like a Reki. Yeah, like with his headbands.
An old design.
Yeah.
Or they just took Reki's outline and put different
colouring
features on it.
Yeah. That's
maybe.
Funny.
That's pretty funny. Even the hair is pretty.
It's funny.
Again with these detailed backgrounds.
I know.
The one with the staircase and the guy jumping down. That background, the broken windows.
Yeah.
How much?
Just such clever details.
And the kind of filter.
Mm.
The
Sleepy
filter that we're seeing it through. Sleepy. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. This is my favourite.
The bridge.
Coming up after this. Yes, I love this one.
Oh, this one.
The colours, the rust on the railing.
Yeah. I love this one as well.
So nice. It's like a church in the background.
It is really cool.
Yeah, I love this one. This is my
this one's beautiful.
Little spoiler. It's probably my favourite.
Oh my God.
I just love this painting. It's just so nice.
It's cool. It's got that little. It's really cool that it's got that little pixelation filter over the top.
Yeah, it almost makes it look a bit like an oil or an acrylic painting.
Yeah.
The filter. Even though it's like a digital video,
yeah.
it's kind of like a mix of analog and digital.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That just the fact that they put that little digital filter over the top of it is in itself if you were sitting back here, if you sit back far enough, you don't even notice it. It just looks like a normal shot, but I don't know. Far out. It's so detailed.
But it's the whole show, I think, because even at the start of this episode, we had the whole bit with the VCR. Remember when we talked about that and how it's like the rewinding and stuff like that? I think it must just be part, like they've taken that part of the skate culture of like all those skate videos, like the fisheye lens stuff, the specific tropes of those skate videos.
Yeah.
And like they're kind of obsessed with it. It's like it's become part of the language of the show. They keep on referencing it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's like it's like a love letter to skateboarding.
Oh, that's so
and a love letter to
beautiful.
skateboarding videos. Yeah.
That's really lovely. I like that.
I'd be interested to see, like, because it's something I did not think about at all on the initial watch. I'd be interested to see
absolutely.
how much more like these, like watching, like the act of watching video and the act of like remembering things in a video sense.
Format,
like,
yeah. The way that it colours the flashbacks and everything.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to flashbacks and seeing how they do it, what our filters are going to be like. I mean, we talked about flashback filters last episode, not minute, actual episode.
Yes, yeah.
I love that moment when we had a flashback to something that happened like 10 seconds before. That was great.
That was funny.
But anyway, push my lit degree to the side. Go away, literature degree. Another cool shot, this one's from the building, the perspective.
A guy literally jumping from building to building.
Flying. So cool.
That is terrifying.
And like it's that thing of the terracotta tiles again. All these bricks are different for a 2-second shot.
Oh my God.
Even
seriously.
like there's a chimney down the bottom.
Yeah.
Like that's got just like, why?
Seriously.
Why is it so detailed?
It's so detailed. I just don't know why they had so much time. There is reflection of clouds in the glass.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell?
And the rainbow, like the refraction down the bottom.
I can't with these anymore.
All for a 2-second
seriously.
shot. This is a really dense minute. Like, holy shit. We've talked for like 20 minutes and we're only halfway through.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly dense minute. Oh, this would have been a good one for Mitch.
Fuck. Mitch.
Mitch. Come back.
Come back.
No, we don't need him.
Nah.
It's funny though, saying that this is dense. I remember there's a shot coming up later where we're literally just looking at floor for like 5 seconds.
Oh my God. This is the bit I thought you were talking about before. And I was like, what is this shot? I was like, it's literally nothing for long.
Yeah, where it's just floor.
The shadows on the floor.
That's great. Like they got so into the videos and they were like, we can't spend enough time on videos. So then they went to still shots.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, we're spending too much time on the painting of the still shots now. So they're just like, just show the shed floor.
Just show the floor.
Just show the floor for like 5 seconds. We'll be right.
Not
They
even
won't
just like
notice.
the back of their heads like we had in the other
It's just
minute.
their
Like just literally the
shadows
shadows on the
on
floor.
the floor.
They went the least amount of effort they had
it's
to
so
put
funny.
in.
Yeah. Or not even like a still frame like of them. Just their shadow. Which I guess it is an inventive way of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think the point of reference for like people who have watched Evangelion, like the original Evangelion, when they started running out of money, they had like 20, 30-second long still frame shots of just nothing happening and like classical music in the background. Just because, you got to fill out the 22 minutes.
The thing is that even these shadows are like not quite right.
But we haven't got to the shadows quite yet on my end. Have we?
Ahead.
No, we're at the shadows now. We skipped ahead. Yeah. I argue that you can skate anywhere. I am arguing for the negative.
I mean,
Debate club.
The what club?
Debate club.
Debate
what did you
club.
think I said? Debate club.
Debate club.
Yeah.
I would also argue that.
You'd be on my team.
Yes, I would be on your team.
Yeah, and the affirmative is Reki and Longa.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Reki,
would
I put it to you. Okay, we've seen your argument, and you're saying yes, it's hard to snowboard at certain times, and you can skateboard anywhere, anytime. But I put to you grass.
I put to you snow.
Right? I put to you the ocean. rest our case.
Not the ocean.
Yeah, you can't skateboard anywhere.
No, you can't.
And to think so is juvenile.
Not us just coming for Reki and Lung in this argument here. Just tearing them to shreds. There's like 17-year-old boys and we come in and we're just like,
it's reminded me again of Super Cub where they're like, you can ride your cub anywhere. And then there's literally an episode where a girl tries to ride her cub up Mount Fuji and can't. Like she just can't do it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then there's whole episodes about how they have to get ready, like, and prepare their bike with things that they don't have on it to be able to ride during winter.
Oh wow.
Which is like, it's comfy and it's like, but it's like you're arguing against your own case that you can ride anywhere on a Super Cub.
Apart from the funky shadows in this part, the floor is quite lovely.
It's a nice tarp.
Yeah. Nice tarp. All the paint splatters, though, are very, like... Yeah.
Yeah, they've at least tried to do something interesting with it rather than just giving us, like, a plain grey.
Yeah.
I think if I need to pay more attention to other anime now. Because I feel like I've definitely seen anime where, like, if you saw a floor, it would just be a plain grey
100%.
floor.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe the art director or whoever was like in charge of this shot was like, okay, you need to stop painting the detailed skate backgrounds. We just need a floor for like 10 seconds. Yeah, and then they're like, I'm just going to draw the most detailed tarp I can. Like you can't even see like the lines.
Oh my God.
They just went off.
They really do. This minute is spectacular.
Yeah, so detailed, so dense. Weird that we do just get floor for like 10 seconds. I loved morning, noon, and night, bro.
Yeah.
Morning, noon, and night, bro.
Oh, so cute. You can take your board to school.
I mean, Lunga's right. You can't, like, snowboarding is so restrictive.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you live somewhere where it's always snowing, like. And even then, like he says, if there's a blizzard or something, you can't do it.
No. No, it has to be enough snow. You can't do it if there's not enough snow. Like, there's so many modifiers. I think that's why running's so popular, right? It's so easy. Like, you can literally do it barefoot.
Yeah.
You can just go.
Yeah, or like if you're somewhere, like if you're on holiday and there's no gym, like you just go for a run or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
super easy.
Super easy.
I'd say the one danger is just the sun. Basically.
Yeah.
Too hot.
Yeah.
Don't do if too hot.
Don't do if too hot. Please don't do if too hot.
Don't get stroke.
Or injury.
Heat stroke.
Injury.
No. Yeah, that's bad too.
Bad.
So anything really. You can't do anything all the time.
No. Oh, this.
But no, they make it sound like the music build is so nice too.
It is really nice. And just this little, they're so excited, like hyping each other on. Like, it's really sweet.
We get a closer look at the oil can in the background.
I saw that. I was like, oh, it's the oil can.
Suda. Can't see the rest. Katakana practice.
Oh, this is such a pretty shot.
Morning, noon, and night, bro. Which one are you talking about?
Just when they get like really close together and their fingers are touching.
And they're pointing their fingers. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think their fingers are actually touching, but they look like they're touching.
Boys.
It's really cute.
So cute. They're so pumped, so hype. And then we get the classic anime shot.
Yeah.
Reki with his hands up.
Yeah. And like that funky fisheye lens again.
Yeah. It's a very funky perspective.
Yeah.
Lunga looking up as well is really weird.
Yeah. Oh, Reki's got his cute little like skateboard stools. I think they're sitting on like little
skateboards. God, he uses skateboards for everything.
Oh, so cute.
Cut to like a shot of him eating breakfast and he's just like eating cereal off a skateboard.
Oh.
You can use it for anything and you can do it anywhere.
Oh, this moment is so cute.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh,
It's great. He loves skateboarding.
he does.
And he's throwing his hands up in the air. God, I couldn't even begin to imagine how you start drawing this shot.
No.
Mainly because I can't draw hands and all the focus is on the hands.
Yes. I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Like what
Getting
a
the
shot.
shadows right on the hands even, it would be a nightmare. I wonder if when you draw like a background like this, you draw it in normal perspective and then you like warp it into like the fisheye kind of thing. Or do you just go in and draw it on a fisheye perspective?
Fisheye. Oh, that would be, I don't know.
That would be so interesting to know.
Yeah, because the table is bent, isn't it? But in reality, the table isn't. Trippy.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to know.
Yeah. Mitch! Whisper your art secrets to us.
We need to know.
Get some more tools on the table. We can see a Stanley knife. We can see a drill. Some paint things. Do you reckon the minute ends on this shot of him with his hands up? Or did you go further?
There's a tiny little bit of him.
The side of his face?
The side of his face, yeah.
With his arms raised?
Yeah. Again, just looking beautiful.
It's a pretty nice shot, isn't it? Yeah, it's a really nice shot of Reki. His eyes glowing.
That sounded like a line from a fanfic. His eyes glowing.
Shit, maybe I should start writing.
Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it. You look actually stressed.
I checked.
I've got deadlines.
I checked how many words that I'd uploaded to AO3 this year, and it's like 68,000 or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's like a novella.
It's a lot.
Are you going to write a novel next year?
About what? All I know how to write about is gay anime boys.
I mean, there's a market.
I don't know what else to write about.
Just change the names.
That's true. That's what people do, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that with... Well, I'm going to talk to my co-writer on the Bodyguard one because I reckon we should once we've finished it.
Adapt it into something different. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You easily could.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah. Is it Bodyguards to Lovers? That kind of thing?
Yes.
Did you ever see... What's it called? The one that old mate from Game of Thrones was in, where he was like a bodyguard.
Yeah, Bodyguard?
Bodyguard. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see that?
I saw like the first half of it.
Okay.
And then I didn't watch the rest for some reason. I can't remember why.
I liked that. He's really good.
He was really good. I remember
He's
liking
a really good actor.
it. I was like, oh, this is good. But I didn't finish it for some reason.
I
think spoiler alert, after she died.
Yeah, right?
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was very confused.
Yeah.
And then I think
he's like up for her. He starts getting pursued for her murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was good though, up till I liked it a lot.
Up until then.
I
reckon I loved that. I love it. I love like a mid-season unexpected character death.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm waiting for one to happen in Utena. I'm waiting for someone to die.
No, it won't happen.
I mean, Sionchi's already been expelled.
I know. That was hectic.
Yeah.
No one's going to die. People don't die on like those animes, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Never know what to expect.
Oh, my goodness.
Favorite moment. I said it before and I'll say it again. I love that painting of the guy on the rail. I think it's just a really nice frame. It's a great, like it's probably my favorite frame of the minute.
Yes.
But this whole minute in general is just a really nice minute.
Yes. Yeah.
We didn't get our chips montage though. When the hell does that happen?
That must be after this.
Yeah,
we are so close to the end. Oh, fucking where's Kiriko?
Where Kiriko?
Wait, how many minutes do we have left?
We've got like 6.
We've got 6 minutes left. Take off 2 minutes for the ED and the
and the ending.
And the ending.
We've got 4 minutes left.
We've got 4 minutes left. We still got to get in the whole Ollie bit at the end.
Yeah, right? Does this build straight into the Ollie?
It must.
Yeah. Or do we get another, like, dip and rise?
Actually can't remember what else. No, do you know how this episode ends is with Mia? So there must, oh my God, this must just like zoom through to the end of the episode.
Really, it's felt slow paced, I would say, up until this point. And now we're kind of like speeding up.
Yeah.
Because we had like those slow, like Nanako minute. We had the slow, dingy... try to skateboard in a
yes, that's right.
utility closet. It wasn't a closet.
Yes.
Minute.
Yeah, I reckon we're just going to keep powering through till the end now.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll have another dip.
Until we get to the Ollie.
I could be wrong. 4 minutes is a long time, I guess.
It is, yeah.
In anime world.
Yeah, they can fit a lot into a minute.
They can. We've seen them.
What was your favourite moment?
I think, like, as we've already mentioned, all of the backgrounds in all of those little clips were beautiful. But I think, like, my favourite moment was probably the turnaround to their faces looking at the phone, and just being like cuddled up together watching the phone. It was just really,
so comfy.
Just really cute and comfy, and again, just like shows their friendship becoming more close and. Yeah, I don't know, it gives me a nice warm fuzzy feeling when I look at them like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And like shoulders. Reki looking at him and smiling in that other part. I don't know, it's just a really lovely warm feeling in this minute.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Friendship. Canon friendship. Like, the biggest gatekeeper you can get.
No.
Canon friendship.
Oh my God.
I'm joking, by the way. Please, anyone out there who thinks I'm serious. No. I'm joking.
We are so joking.
That's the minute.
That's the minute. You can tweet at us. It is infinite_minute on Twitter.
You can email us, infiniteminutepodcast@gmail.com.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-da.